On one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin?
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Well, every season we hear mention of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And that one's good, Durant.
This just in, Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
Lillard looking around. And it's Grant in the corner. Passes it to Thibault. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And there's the pass to KD. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
The first free throw is good.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Nurkic screen on Paul. And the basket by Lillard.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. KD's got 5 now. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Grant against Durant. Pass to Okogie. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Now, here's Lillard. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Paul. Passes it to Okogie. Booker in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Booker the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Another shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now, here's Grant. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Okogie. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Outside for Durant. The tray connects from three-point range. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Simons surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Al Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Okogie. Outside, KD. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Durant's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lillard against Paul to stop the run, and Damian Lillard good for the 3. Phoenix leading by 3.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Booker. 12 points his last outing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Booker against Simon. Pulls it from 20. Good on the bucket. Simons has got his second basket of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Simons following the basket by Chris Paul. Simons kicks to Thibault. Pass to Grant. Lillard, right side. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Off target with his 3. Phoenix leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nasir Little comes in for Grant. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anferny Simons. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. Lee's checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. They set the screen. Here's Eubanks. Biyombo with the block. Lee up top. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. On the wing, Lee. Now, here's Biyombo. Guarded closely. Durant deciding where to go with it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Now, here's Biyombo. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Durant, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Drills it from outside.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Now here's Payne, covered by Lillard. Payne passes to Durant. Wide open look. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 15 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. He was all alone on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Sharp, and here's Little. The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here is Durant. 23 points his last outing. And Craig has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Durant with it. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Now here's Booker, 5 to shoot. Pass to Paul. It's up a 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Ball against Lillard. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
No good on the free throw.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Booker. He has 5. Shoots over Simon. That shot off, and it's Portland the other way. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
And so here's Phoenix. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Durant. Rebound by Nurkic.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the dunk by Grant.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Paul. Plays it up off the glass. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Grant with a screen on Booker. Here's Simons. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Reddish. Now the pass to Okogie. Paul against Lillard. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton kicks to Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 3. Going inside. The shot's good from Simons.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Pass to Okogie. KD with it. Ayton a screen on Grant. Durant, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
The shot's good from Simons.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin.
Great advice. David, thanks. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Reddish. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's Grant on the assist from Reddish. Grant's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. Simons with the ball. Working on Payne. A nice shot by Simons.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Booker outside. Over Reddish. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Ross.
And the speed in which Ross can lift off the floor helps him create a lot of second chance points.
Simons with the ball. Working on Payne.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
3-pointer, Simons. Rebound by Okogie. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. So Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Here's Simons. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. There's a good screen. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just one on the basket from Simon.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Passes to Ross. On the wing, Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Now Payne. Back to Booker. A three ball. And the Suns get it back. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Biyombo is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Damian Lee in for Booker. Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Payne hits them both. There's 1:40 left here in the second. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Little. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is how you earn the N1 chance. Total determination from Little.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 31-point game against Denver.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here is Ross. 4 on the shot clock. The pass to Craig. The 3. The shot. No good. Trailblazers leading by 3. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Eubanks, the pass to Grant. Over Payne. And it falls over the rim and in. Grant's got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Payne kicks to Lee. Ross in the corner. Plenty of space. And that one, good.
Assist goes to
Portland with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Simon from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Payne can't hit. Here's Little. It's good from the top of the key. Little's got 5 points now this quarter.
Quick catch and shoot from Nazir Little, giving the D no time to react.
54, the Suns, 49.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Phoenix Suns.
Hard to win if you allow your opponent to shoot over 60%. They need to play tighter D. Stay attached to the shooters, contest shots, get physical, knock somebody down, man.
Yeah, let's see if they can make those adjustments in the second half. Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're getting back to the action with the third quarter ahead in this Mother's Day broadcast of the NBA. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
Hey guys, Phoenix's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. He's off on the second.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Lillard with the bucket.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And here's Booker after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Payne finds Durant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Simons missing. Suns trail by 5. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The three from KD doesn't go for it. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard the pass to Simons. From downtown. Rebound by Okogie.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Durant wide open. He fires. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Man, he's been on point. Not forcing things. Getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 27 points.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the left wing. And stolen by Thibault. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The mid-range J from Simons. Old school.
Here's Okogie. Defended by Thibault. Payne. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Durant. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Lillard outside. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in. And it's Reddish in for Anfernee Simons.
Trendon Watford.
Pass to Watford. Portland moving the ball. Thibault for three. Drains the three-pointer. Thibault's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now, here's Thibault. Out to the right wing. Here's Watford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's KD. 23 points in the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Ayton. And here's Portland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Lillard. He's got 27. Oh, good with the triple.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's Durant, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Little sets a screen for Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancer.
Well, centers and power forwards aren't who you typically look to for three-point shooting, but among that group, these have been the most accurate since the All-Star break. Kevin Durant, number one.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Lee sets a screen for KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Nasir Little picks one up.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Yambo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Now, here's Reddish. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another three. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Bucket is good.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Now, here's Sean. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Little gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Booker after Nasir Little's bucket. He lobs it up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Lillard. 33 points for him. And again, it's Portland converting.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside, KD. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Watford.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. Down by 12. Here's Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Lillard. He has 35.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Lee. Lillard misses. Suns trail by 10. Booker, right side. Back to Lee. Craig passes to Durant. Suns moving the ball around. Out to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, KD. They get it back. Biyombo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Biyombo's got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Eubanks, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. And the Suns also making a change. Ross is checked in. 1:27 left to play here in the third. Over to the wing. Here's Eubanks. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Eubanks got his first points of the game.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And he makes the first. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Lillard. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Shot from 12. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Craig. Back to Durant. And that one, good. And now it's just a 4-point Portland lead.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, They've got Terrence Ross, Andre Ayton out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Grant, right side. Back to Simons. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now here's Booker. Booker with the screen for Ross. And here's KD for 3. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And it's Simons missing. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. And Phoenix also making a switch. Landry Shamet's checked in for Ross. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Passes it to Shamet. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Landry Shamet.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now, here's Simon. And the pass to Nurkic. Here's Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. KD leading the charge.
You can see why he loves to play in transition. You give Durant a head of steam, there's no stopping him.
Portland trailing here. Now a timeout called by Portland. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And Portland has possession. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Bounce pass, Simon. Craig against Grant. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Ayton a screen on Simon. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Nurkic. Some solid defense from Ayton. The Suns leading. Durant with it. Nurkic with the block.
Putting that intimidating size to work, Nurkic manages to knock it away.
Sharp the pass to Thybulle. Now here's Sharp. Craig defending. Back to Thybulle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thybulle's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
Now Booker. Left side, KD. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 40 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Simons. Now, here's Sharp. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Three-pointers, Simons. And they get it back.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now here's Durant, defended by Thibault. Durant kicks to Craig. Back to KD. Launches it. Craig, good. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Simons against Booker. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Grant outside. For the three. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. KD on the wing. And finished up by KD.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for Phoenix. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Payne. They need this. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 38 points.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
Here's KD. KD on the wing. Ayton against Nurkic. Ayton, the pass to KD. They double team KD. 4 on the clock, and it's Payne in the corner. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now, here's Lillard. Payne covering. Jacks up a 3. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Passes it to Okogie. There's a screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
they are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And again, it's Damian Lillard. Lillard's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Defense probably knew Lillard would take the shot. That doesn't make it easier to stop him.
It's Durant on the wing. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Here's Lillard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. On the wing, Booker, defended by Thibault. Here's the screen.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Durant. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Booker takes a three. Buries it from outside.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fans, let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer. Make a little noise for your
And so here's Portland. It's a 3-point game. And it's Lillard missing, and that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
You get the feeling that KD loves the pressure because he knows what he's capable of doing for this team.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Lillard. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. One is good, being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Lillard.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
a solid free throw shooter. Let's see if Aiden can capitalize at the line. This game is close.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time